Ladies and gentlemen and all, welcome back to the Super Mario Bros. Invitational, where now it is time for the Warpless race. 7 of the world's greatest Super Mario Bros. Speedrunners are here to beat the game as fast as possible while being disallowed from using any of the 3 warp zones in 1-2 or 4-2. They're gonna have to race through all 32 levels in this 37-year-old game, so let's get right into it for the first of 2 Warpless races in 3, 2, 1,
go! And I think we're off on Warpless here. Pretty close starts.
Close enough.
Close enough. Lots more going for the mushroom, you see. They have a lot longer to go. And also, the killing Bowser as fire is faster, and they're going to be killing Bowser 7 times. Potentially 8. Probably 7.
But Kosmic and Stewie just going for it. Do you think they have another mushroom or fire upgrade somewhere?
They will almost certainly take it in another position.
Okay.
Yeah, they will almost certainly take it in another position. It actually makes a little bit of 1-2 probably a bit more easy if you're small, because there's that section with the Koopas and stuff.
Yeah.
But everyone else. So, Kosmic in first, Stewie 1/3 of a second behind. Stewie just joining us for the Warpless category. Stewie, a late addition to the tournament. I don't have any tidbits on him, except that Casa Bonita is 20 minutes away. Sorry, Stewie Cartman is his username, so thought maybe he'd be interested. Stewie's actually an excellent Super Mario Bros. 3 player.
Oh.
And 2, that's right. Very good at 2 and 3. And look at all our Fire Marios there, just all right next to one another. Oh, that's great. So, Kosmic in first position here. And Stewie just 2 frame rules behind him. Here's a good spot to grab that mushroom. Right?
Yeah, no out of the way.
There is a potential here that they're going for a small fire setup, which is when you take damage from Bowser at the same time you beat the level. It messes with your power-up state, and then they have the potential to be small, but also have the fire-up ability.
I heard a rumor that if you want to see that, you also might keep an eye on Stewie in particular.
Stewie. Okay, well, looks like SuperSonic is not going for that, but does definitely look like Stewie is. In the front, here they are going through the first castle. We didn't see this level earlier this morning. Oh,
someone hit the block.
Someone hit a block. Oh, looks like Stewie's going for it. And he gets it, so very well done. Okay, so now he is in a glitched state where the next power-up he gets will put him into a little bit of an advantage, being small and still having firepower ability. So, in first place right now is Kosmic, a frame rule behind him, SuperSonic tied with Rupert, and Niftski a full second behind those guys. Oh, looks like we had SuperSonic take a bump on the pipe there.
This is a tight grouping, despite already being on World 2.
I expect things to get a little bit more spread out in this category.
Levels get a little harder.
Like 30, there's a lot more levels here. I'm actually unable to play this, so I wasn't able to test it very well. So we're hoping to see something good. But Kosmic again in first, Rupert 1 frame rule behind, and Niftski a second behind that. I'd like everyone to look at the mini map. I just put those little seaweed in there. I think they look very cute. I mean, they're in the game, but I also put them in the mini map. Sorry.
It was cute.
Okay.
It's easy to tell what's going on.
The water sections here. Look, this is another part where the fire flower is helpful because you can snipe these cheeps that otherwise would get in your way. Kosmic doing. You can hear the mashing of the buttons as they swim. That's funny. Okay, Rupert losing a little time there.
Because it's slightly faster to pop out of the water, right?
No, I don't think that doesn't change the speed at all.
Oh, really?
In fact, you don't even have to press right when you're swimming. Once you get up to speed, you'll just keep on swimming.
Huh.
Yep. In fact, if Kriller was playing, I'm sure he'd show us by juggling while he was swimming. And I know Andrew G did that before, but you can also juggle. So Kosmic a full second ahead of Rupert, Niftski 1 frame rule behind that, and then SuperSonic 1 behind that. These cheeps are, I don't know, they can get in your way, but the fire power-up helps you, as well as if you can stomp them if you're moving downwards.
So, only if you're moving downwards?
Only if you're moving downwards.
Okay.
Will you be safe?
That actually, I used to die on this level all the time, and I didn't know that if you were going down, you could stop them.
Should have been moving down, then you would have been good. So Kosmic still in the lead. Let's actually check in on Stewie. I haven't seen if he is. Oh, no, we'll do that in a second. He's in the middle of a section. I don't want to miss this. Very good Bowser kill from Kosmic, followed by Rupert and Niftski.
Everyone there. Fireball and Bowser.
Very well done. Okay, now let's check in on Stewie and see if he is in the small. He is. Look, so he's a small Mario, but he is still in the flower state.
That. Wow.
Very cool, yeah. Well done, Stewie. Let's go back to first position here. Kosmic killing that Hammer Bro, even though that Hammer Bro did nothing to him. It's probably a good play, though. Better to be safe.
You know, you lose time if you give them a chance.
Exactly. You know, watch out. So Niftski is now in second place. Made up. A little time there.
With about 1.5 seconds.
Yep, 1.5 seconds between them. Some of these levels, you don't see these levels very often. I mean, if you're watching any percent, and even if you're playing just by yourself, it's hard to get through the game. But these guys have been through it thousands of times and know exactly the way to go. So Niftski, a second and a half behind Kosmic at the moment. Followed by
very closely by SuperSonic.
Yeah, very close. SuperSonic right before. We'll see the consistency that he had in the any percent race. You know, it's a little bit different here because there's only 2 races. So I don't know. Have to see how it goes. Jumping through the platform, showing off a little bit there. This is definitely a little bit more spread out. But they're doing quite well. I'm impressed. These guys here, in these first 5 people, have not lost their power up at all. Let's check in on Jeremy here. Also still powered up. And Stewie still has small fire.
Powered up.
It does take time, but it makes a lot better, easier. Oh, let's get back to the castle level. Kosmic in first position. Take some damage.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. That is going to slow him down here as well, waiting for the axe. See, he had to wait for the bridge to fall.
Yeah.
And it looks like Niftski was able to take the lead there. We're going to have to see. Kosmic does know where every single power-up is, of course, so we'll see if he picks them up later on. Oh, how could you? How could you, Niftski? Unbelievable. So Niftski now 1.8 seconds ahead of Rupert. Scalpel behind that, another second behind. Niftski is just massacring all of the enemies through this level. He's killing every piranha plant he can.
You know, they don't call them peace balls.
That's true, it's not peaceful. Let's check in on Jeremy coming through. Doing very well. Do a flagpole glitch. No, too late, okay. I don't think you set up, okay. And Stewie, it looks like Stewie did lose his power-up, but he's able to get it back. And all right, let's check in on 4-2. Again, this is Warpless. Don't be taking the warp pipes. Just a reminder. Looks like we're getting a few little visual glitches along the floor there. That's how I prove to you that, you know, I'm fallible as an electrical engineer. Well done from Niftski. And Rupert still 1.8 seconds behind, Scalpel behind him. And Kosmic is powered back up again. So that'll help him as we come to Bowser. Let's check in on SuperSonic coming through the end of 4-1 there. Very well done. This is the only level that's like this with these mushrooms. The warp zone actually in World 4 is similar as well. But they're the only 2 levels that have this particular color scheme on the mushrooms.
Are the other mushrooms green and white?
There's 2 other kinds of mushrooms, I'm pretty sure. There's the green ones, and then, did someone just... Who fell? Must have been Rupert. So Niftski... Oh no, Rupert's doing good. Is Rupert skating? I think Rupert was skating. Okay, let's go back to Niftski. This you have to go through here. No one cutting through the wall this time. So Niftski 2 seconds ahead. And Bowser was not very kind to Niftski, so Rupert able to make up. And Rupert is in the lead now, followed by Scalpel. Niftski taking damage. It's going to hold him back a bit.
Really important to keep that fireball.
It's very important, or else you have to get it later. And you saw there that kill of Bowser, I think from no, I'm not sure who. Still sometimes hard to keep track.
I think it was Jeremy.
It was Jeremy. Okay, yeah, that saves some time. So Rupert now in the lead. A full second behind is Scalpel. 1 frame rule behind that is Niftski, and then another second for Kosmic. But Niftski is small, so we're going to have to see if he's going to pick up some power-ups later. That's just the kind of decision-making that's required in this live setting.
I don't know that anyone's out of this race yet.
No, nobody's out. Nobody's out. Oh, and Rupert took some damage. So Scalpel, so Niftski did power back up to the mushroom state. So Scalpel and Kosmic now are in the lead.
Rough foot.
Maybe I could throw some tidbits in this race because we had, like, those other races, I didn't have time to say anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to say anything interesting. Let's see. So Scalpel in first place has been running Super Mario Bros. Since 2018. He's been speedrunning this game. At least that's my sources tell me. I might be wrong. Over 19,000 attempts in any percent seem to be paying off here in Warpless. His Warpless personal best is actually 3rd in the world right now. Unfortunately taking some damage there. So Kosmic now, I think, oh, well, commentator's curse, I apologize. Not easy.
Yeah, it happens.
So Jeremy doing quite well in full power-up state. Niftski only has a mushroom, so we're going to have to see how that impacts. So
If they do equally well, then Jeremy's going to be passing up Niftski, I believe, with that Bowser weight.
I believe so. Yeah, kind of tricky, gotta let, and well done. So Scalpel makes it through very well. Here comes Rupert, powered up. Is going to kill Bowser. Just
without waiting.
Yep, and that will...
Jeremy as well.
Yeah, Jeremy's Bowser kill, I think, was a little cleaner than Rupert, so it might make up a little
right
time.
Through.
Oh, and Niftski. Oh, well, we're going to look at Scalpel, I suppose. Scalpel is going to take a minute to power up. He's 4 seconds ahead, but Rupert now... And Rupert, what was that? What was that, Rupert? How could you kill him? Cold-blooded Lakitu killer. Scalpel grabbing the next, and Rupert takes the lead. Rupert is actually an expert on very long speedruns. So he has, for example, the Pentathlon, Super Mario Bros. 1, 2J, 2, 3, World, and, that was 5. I don't know how to count. 1, 2J, 2, 3, and World in 4 hours, 18 minutes, and 19 seconds, which is the current world record.
Wow. That's a long run.
That took me longer to say that little tidbit than it did for him to beat all those 5 games. So yeah, and Rupert is local here in Denver and in the lead by a good 2 seconds over Jeremy. Let's try and check in on a few more people. Scalpel waiting.
4 seconds behind Jeremy. Now 6 seconds behind Jeremy.
Yep, and Niftski right behind him. And then Kosmic here. Actually, I can change it to from leader. So Kosmic is currently 21 seconds behind Rupert. Stewie 1 minute and 16, and SuperSonic. Actually, Stewie and SuperSonic are tied. Maybe we should check in on those guys.
Did he call them neck and neck?
Neck and neck. Although we can't do that. That's stealing someone else's. Okay, let's go back to the front here. Some good calls. Scalpel coming through. Who else here? Jeremy. So Jeremy has held the world record in this category. He set the world record in this category back in March of 2021 with a 18:55, and Rupert's death puts Jeremy in the lead. The lore is that those Bowsers, when you kill them, they turn into some other Koopa. Apparently they practice dark magic, dark arts. That's what the instruction booklet says.
Oh, what?
Yeah, the Koopa are some evil wizards. Here, let's check in on Kosmic coming through. That was a very good Bowser kill from Kosmic, using the platform to slow down.
And Rupert just running right underneath that Bowser, a small Mario.
Let's check in on Jeremy in the lead, a full almost 11 seconds in the lead ahead of Scalpel and then Kosmic behind that. Let's switch back to the gap. I think, yeah, Jeremy has been speedrunning Super Mario Bros. Since 2017. Has some world records in some category extensions. He actually has the world record in beating the game with one hand.
One hand.
Is that right? Am I wrong? Did someone else take it? Is it 4? I might be out of date. Oh, Warpless with one hand. Is that right? Okay. Doing very well through this water section. Actually, very far ahead of the rest of the pack. A full 17 seconds ahead. Let's check in on Scalpel, I suppose. Scalpel and Kosmic right next to one another here. Those whirlpools are actually kind of weird. They mess with your swimming and kind of slow you down and pull you down in a weird way. I don't know. I struggle with them. But these guys definitely have a lot of experience. Oh, taking some damage there.
Going right past you. You hardly even know there's a whirlpool.
Yeah. That damage, I don't know. That's going to be tricky to make up for. We're getting close. All the way through 7-3 right now. Jeremy is full 16 seconds ahead at the moment. Gonna see if that's gonna change his strategy. Maybe tactics is the right word.
I don't know that there's, you know, when you're going for frame perfect stuff on the 80%, there's a lot of places maybe where you could take, you know, a couple frames here and there.
Yeah.
Take a little breather. For the glitch list though, I don't know that there's so many of those.
I don't know. I'm not sure. We're going to have to see. There's probably a few places that they could go a little slower just to be safer. Although having the fire state allows them to really avoid quite a few issues in like 8-4 like pipe jumps and things. Okay, let's check in here. Jeremy with a commanding lead. Scalpel and Kosmic still vying for second. There are actually only one frame rule apart right now. And neither of them have power-ups. Yeah, one frame rule between Kosmic and Scalpel.
Right underneath.
Let's go check in on Niftski, I suppose. Niftski and Rupert right next to one another, vying for 4th place at the moment.
Within 2 seconds.
And they both have power-ups. Niftski's kill might have been a little cleaner there.
They just both made some time, though.
They did. So, okay, Stewie just finishing off there. Actually, I'm going to just switch it back. So now into the final world, World 8. With Jeremy with a 20-second lead. This one is definitely spread out interesting. Okay, Scalpel and Kosmic still close, both slowing down for that pipe jump.
He has a smart slowdown.
Yeah, cannot blame them for that. Okay, I think we should check in on Jeremy here, coming through 8-2. Doing a good job. This lead is definitely probably making him feel pretty comfortable, but it's not over until it's over. And we saw earlier in the 80% race, Jeremy did lose a run because Bowser was not kind.
There is more than enough time for a lot of these players to win, I think.
That's true. Okay, I should touch the Scalpel. Oh, what happened? Yeah, Scalpel and Kosmic did have a little bit of a split there. Okay. I think we'll just stick with Jeremy till the end, and then we'll start moving around. Okay, Jeremy doing well, the fire power-up. No concerns with that hammer, bro.
Every hammer bro is kind if you've got fireballs.
It's very true. That slowdown is a pretty cool one. I'm not sure who popularized that one. I feel like that might have been a Lukuki thing. I don't know. That's instead of hitting the block, he just did a buffered jump.
Why is that slowdown desirable?
The slowdown is important to avoid fireworks. The fireworks makes a big difference.
Gotcha.
So Jeremy coming through 8-4 here into the wall jump room with a 22-second lead. Kosmic then 8 seconds behind Scalpel, and Niftski 2 seconds behind Kosmic. And Jeremy with the turnaround makes it. Oh, screen's kind of moving around a bit. That's okay. See Jeremy crouching there so that his head can go in the ceiling, so it makes this section a little easier. A full 22-second lead here. Oh, we did see a wall jump there from Scalpel. Doesn't matter. Who cares?
Fire right before the end.
Plenty of time with a 1927 from Jeremy.
Good time.
Excellent. Scalpel now coming in second place. Just getting through the water section. Kosmic 8 seconds behind that. Rupert 5 seconds behind that. Scalpel losing a little time on that pipe entry, but I don't think it matters. He's got 8 seconds. See how Bowser... Oh, very well done. Scalpel with a 1950 in second place. And Kosmic just coming through. No concerns. 1959.
Rupert as well, entering Bowser's chamber.
Rupert.
Right on top.
Let's check in on Niftski here. And, a death in the pipe. He is relatively far ahead of these other guys. I think they've had some deaths and issues. So he's still in for vying for 5th place right now, ahead of SuperSonic and Stewie. Although SuperSonic is only a couple seconds behind Niftski now.
That's true.
And good wall jump. I think that was a missed fast acceleration from Niftski there, but he did get that turnaround pretty clean.
I think he was doing the reverse jump on that.
Yeah, he was definitely trying. All right, coming in to Bowser's chamber. Hopefully the pit is kind to him this time. Bowser was being a little tricky there. Well done. And SuperSonic right behind. With the 2106, only 3 seconds apart from one another. We'll check in on Stewie here. I think I can change this too. So Stewie's in 8-1, so we'll give him a couple minutes, and then we'll call the race.
Ooh.
All right. Unfortunate death. So everyone who is done, you can turn off your consoles. You can.
Turn them off?
Yeah, you can turn them on. Because I keep hearing the end music. All right. We'll give Stewie a few minutes, see if he can finish off the last of World 8 here. Stewie had a little bit of a disadvantage because these other guys all competed in the any % tournament right before this, so I think they're all warmed up and, been playing Mario all day.
That's true. The Stewie was doing plenty of warm-up on the other TVs as well.
Yeah, that's true. Those other TVs, though, they're a little bit too nice. They're much different to play on. Yeah, Stewie's area of expertise is definitely Super Mario Bros. 3. I think that I wrote down here somewhere, top 30 in both SMB 2 and 3 has the world record in Super Mario Bros. 2, all levels as Mario only. So Super Mario Bros. 2, playing as Mario only, 27 minutes and 18 seconds to beat all the levels. So this is not entirely his game of choice, but still doing a good job to avoid those Paracoopas. They can be...
Doing an excellent job.
Yeah, they can be pretty annoying. He's got the shot. He's got to do it. He's got to do it. That was close.
That's good.
What he was trying to do there was get a bullet bill glitch, where you hit the bullet and you clip through the block and grab the pole and save some time.
Don't have to wait for the flag to go down.
You don't have to wait for the flag to go down or the walk to the castle. We'll see how the Hammer Bros are doing for Stewie. Looks like the first two are kind. And they jumped out of his way too. I don't know. 4 left to go. We'll see how they do.
Everybody's feeling antisocial today.
Yeah. Oh, well, one of them had red eyes. I don't know. One of them went for it. Got him. Coming into 8-4 as a small Mario, but should be able to do it. Just maybe a little safety. I'm actually much more used to playing 8-4 as small Mario because I don't do any of the other categories. So if I'm big in 8-4, it actually kind of messes me up. I'm not very good at it.
Huh.
We'll see how Stewie does. Making his way through the first room relatively well. Does the walk off the pipe strategy to make this a little easier. Misses it, but that's okay. Doesn't lose too much time. Coming into the turnaround room, it's important to go past the pipe and turn around in order to, so that the game sends you here to the water section. And the sea. Everyone takes a different route through the water section, in my experience. Well, some people, that's not totally true. Some people have very special things to do. Here we go, Hammer Bro, Potaboo, and into Bowser. Oh no. Oh. All right. And I think that's a... Oh no, we'll let him go. We'll see what we can do. If it was game over, that was going to be a DNF, I think. But he just has time to show off. This time, get the wall jump from Stewie. Yes!
Yeah.
Stewie, well done, Stewie. Into the turnaround room. Well done again.
That's the bloopers.
Yeah, I'm very impressed that we had 3 sub 20-minute runs, and Jeremy with 19:27. That's a phenomenal time. A little tricky there. Gonna let. Oh, he's gonna shoot a fireball. Oh, and there we are.
There we are.
25-28.
Jeremy picks up 10 points for his convincing first place finish in less than 19 and a half minutes. Scalpel and Kosmic in second and third pick up 8 and 6 points respectively, both finishing under the 20-minute mark. But there's another race to come in just a few moments. One of the best ways to support the project, other than sending me your old consoles, is through YouTube Super Thanks. I'd like to extend a huge thank you to the individuals with the usernames you see on screen. Your contributions go directly toward making the next event bigger and better than ever. Thank you. And our next event is at PACE 2023 in Laurel, Maryland on July 5th. There's still time for you to join us in the audience, and I might just be able to sneak in a few last-minute competitors if you message me on Discord. More information is in the description. A slight change in the lineup for the Warpless tournament. We have Stewie Cartman here, a highly accomplished Super Mario Bros. 3 runner. Stewie just recently inched his way into the top 20 for the Warpless category in that game with a 51-33, and is working hard for his first 50-minute run soon. In this tournament, Stewie just showed us the small fire glitch, where Mario takes damage from Bowser as he touches the axe, and can eventually get the deadly fire flower power-up while retaining the smaller Mario's hitbox. My greatest thanks are owed to Amanda, who among many other things is a tremendous photographer. She took the headshots for this event and is highly skilled in fields including fashion, product photography, family portraiture, and more. Find more information in the description, but let's get back to the race.
3, 2, 1, go! That looked pretty in sync. Yeah, look at these guys. Well done. Okay, couple Marios again, and Kosmic and Stewie not going for that first mushroom. They both grabbed this exact same coins. Did you see that? That was pretty neat.
Yeah, I like the way the coin slowly faded.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's, that was, I did that. It took me a long time. No, excellent job coming through here. Stewie and Kosmic tied, and then 2.7 seconds for our mushroom crew behind them. Yep, tied, and they might grab this first. Well, no, actually, I think Kosmic's been grabbing the mushroom in 1-3.
I think so.
Yep. Jumping under this section. Oh, Stewie with a little slowdown there, and Kosmic now quite far in the lead, but with no mushrooms. He'll lose a bit of that time later when he grabs them compared to our pack of Marios behind. Actually, yeah, let's check in on our pack of Marios here, all the Fire Marios. Everyone remembered that it was Warpless even without me reminding them. No one went up top. Very well done.
Well done.
Okay. Oh no, everyone's off screen at the moment. Okay, so Kosmic in the lead, Stewie 2 seconds behind, and the rest of the Fireball crew
Within 1 second.
within a second. That was a very good grab, I believe, from Kosmic. It's cool. This one is interesting because they are definitely more spread out. The mini-map, I think, is more useful to look at than the top view in this.
Yeah, the mini-map is very useful.
So Kosmic does have to grab the rest of his power up here. So we'll see. Look, and there comes the rest of the crew now, just a little bit behind him. So Stewie again going for small fire, it looks like, because he just has the mushroom power up. Kosmic with a very good kill in first place. And looks, yeah, very well done. So Stewie again going for that small fire setup will be useful later in the game. This is pretty close, let's see. So Kosmic in the lead, Niftski, Jeremy, Scalpel, and SuperSonic, all 4 of them are tied for second place, just 2 frame rules behind Kosmic. Very minimal mistakes in this race so far, impressive.
This one's a lot even tighter than the last one was.
It is, I think a little warm up and they're good to go. Those springs are so hard, I don't know, I struggle with those. When do you hit, how do you do it?
At the bottom.
Yeah, it's not at the bottom, but I don't know. Well done, and Stewie showing off that small fire setup. Very cool to see Mario in his small state with the fire palette. I don't know.
Why did they even draw that in the game?
Draw which?
The small fire palette.
Yeah, because his state, well, so he's in like small state, but his other fire state is, and so his palette is fire Mario. I don't know, man.
So the fire upgrade just changes the palette. There's not
That's right.
a separate sprite reference for
That's
it.
correct.
Interesting.
That's correct. It just changes the palette and not the actual sprites themselves. So look at these guys, neck and neck and neck and neck, as it were, right there. Kosmic with those 2 frame rules. That's not much time to spare. And Rupert right behind the other pack of 4. Well done.
Here we go.
Let's check in on, oh, there comes Stewie. The small fire, of course, makes maneuvering through the blocks and stuff easier, right? Just maneuvering through any tight spaces, it's much better to be small.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that these guys are in 2-3 and still tied to the frame. Oh no! Little time loss there, and
frame roll.
Yeah, it looks like Kosmic lost his power-up state to one of those cheeps, and now the 4 fire crew are in the lead, all tied up. Stewie just coming in. Sometimes those cheeps are just not very agreeable. What they were doing there to make Mario moonwalk was just holding a jump at the start of the level. I think they just do that to show off that weirdness. This Bowser kill can be tricky.
Ooh.
Oh, and yep, did
platform blocked some of those fireballs.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know, like Bowser, it can be, there's some patterns that are very difficult to deal with, and you can just lose your power-up state, and that counts. So Jeremy, Niftski, and Scalpel now tied. Rupert 1.5 seconds behind them, and then SuperSonic
3 seconds.
About 3 seconds behind that. I love seeing them go different directions to handle those hammer bros. That's so interesting. Fascinating.
Everyone's got something that works for them.
Yeah. Let's check in on our small fire, doing well. Kosmic behind that is in the fire power-up straight. Kosmic is just with SuperSonic now in the 7th and 8th position. Or 6th and 7th, excuse me. There's only 7 runners this time. Unbelievable. Jeremy, Niftski, and Scalpel absolutely tied. Or maybe it is believable, because Niftski has the world record in this category. Jeremy has held the world record in this category, and Scalpel is currently 3rd in this category. With an 1858.791 as of October of last year.
I'm just happy. We're seeing some really incredible Mario plays today.
No, this is phenomenal.
It's as good as it gets.
Warpless is a category, it tests a lot more out of you. There's a lot more to remember. There's 24 more levels to deal with. There's a lot of stuff to do in Warpless that make it very difficult. And Rupert is like lockstep with these guys, just 1.4 seconds behind still. This is a lot less hectic than the any percent, and in some ways more interesting.
Yeah. I think we had a bigger spread last time too.
Last game there was a much bigger spread.
Because everyone's within 20 seconds right now.
Oh yeah. And those Bowser, I gotta fix the mini map. Whoopsie. Okay. We're going to have to see as we start the level. That's the best way to see what happened. So Niftski and, oh my gosh. Okay, Niftski and Scalpel tied. Rupert 2.4 seconds behind that. Rupert and Jeremy, I think. Oh no, Jeremy lost a bit more time there. Grabbing that extra power up. That's what Jeremy had to do.
Gotta get that fire back.
No, the fire is so useful on the Bowsers. There's still enough Bowsers to come that these guys want to have that power up. Let's check it. Kosmic and SuperSonic are still right next to one another here. Just about, let's see, about 16 seconds behind the leader at the moment.
It's anyone's game still.
It's still close. There's still a lot of levels to go. But Niftski and Scalpel tied. Coming through here. It is warpless. No taking the warp zone. They have to run right by. These guys are playing so in sync with one another. Look at they're like on top of one another. With only very minor variations. Rupert 2.5 seconds behind there. I'm not sure if that's going to cost him some time. It might.
Might indeed.
You want to grab the flagpole at the top because it'll actually take less time. But in that case, it did not matter. Niftski and Scalpel are tied.
It takes less time at the top.
Yeah, so grabbing, well, okay, I suppose it takes the same amount of time, but grabbing at the top, Mario gets to be backwards for a little longer and therefore faster.
He also lands on the flagpole sooner.
Yeah, well, no, they land at the same, even if they land at the same time. Niftski lost a little time there, lost 2 seconds and is now tied with Rupert and Scalpel with a little bit of a lead. So Scalpel in the lead, Niftski 2.4 seconds behind, tied with Rupert now. We'll see how they make their way through these mazes. They have to do a little turnaround here. Oh no, and Rupert falls into the pits.
It's so sad.
Oh, that is sad because he was right with them. Oh, and so damage from Scalpel and Niftski also took damage.
It's a rough Bowser situation.
I think this is good for Jeremy. Jeremy in third has good opportunities now.
That Bowser brought some fireproof shoes to this match.
Absolutely. Let's see Kosmic and SuperSonic kill and Stewie coming through. Stewie is still keeping his small fire state, which is useful. Okay, in 5-1, Scalpel in the lead, Niftski 1 second behind, and Jeremy 2.2 seconds behind that. But that's a little misleading because Jeremy has his power-ups.
That's true. So it's like, I mean, that's a 2-second difference right there if he keeps it to Bowser.
Oh, it's probably, yeah, absolutely. It could be even more, especially if these guys get it or if they try and stay small throughout, I'm not sure.
Only in World 5, so
yeah,
makes sense to try and get it again.
Well, yeah, it looks like Scalpel is going to grab it and Niftski as well. But now Jeremy is right in the middle of them, but with the fire power-up. So, SuperSonic and Kosmic still right next to one another, about 10 seconds behind. Scalpel trying to get that power-up, having a hard time getting through there, but does manage to get it. And here we see what I was talking about, that time getting the power-ups puts Jeremy in the lead. Unbelievable. I should stop saying the same thing over and over again. Did I say Jeremy's stuff already? Oh, Jeremy. One of the things interesting about Jeremy is that he requested a full solid pink Mario in our community project last year where we combined all the Marios together. He wanted his Mario to be full solid pink, so he was very noticeable in the final video. Niftski coming.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. I thought more people would do that. We did see some changes there. It looks like Scalpel's struggle to grab that fire flower has cost him, and now he is behind Kosmic and SuperSonic, which are still pretty close to one another. Jeremy again with the lead. Jeremy won the last match, right? Able to get through. Oh, and Niftski, we missed it, but he did take some damage there. And so he's back down to small state. That puts Kosmic in a very good position to move into second place. We're going to have to see. Jeremy, how could you? You turned to the left to kill him that time. Unbelievable. What was that? Did you see that? Okay, Kosmic 10 seconds
Never
behind.
gonna bother him again.
I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. And Kosmic 10 seconds behind, but in second place. SuperSonic and Niftski both powered up right behind him. This level, I just love the look of it. All the pipes and all the piranha plants. It just seems like, I don't know, it's just a beautiful level.
It's like, how much Mario can you pack into one level?
Absolutely, and it's
and they made the screen black too.
I know,
it's like night level or something.
I just think it's one of the most beautiful levels in the game for that reason, and also quite difficult. But not if you watch Jeremy, who just totally killed it. Kosmic coming through behind that in second place, a 10-second gap, but still 4 seconds ahead of SuperSonic and Niftski.
They still got that fire out. So.
Yep, and all our top 4 players here are powered up. Let's pop back. Scalpel also here and is powered up. Let's check in on Stewie. Stewie just beat the level. And Rupert bringing up the back here. Jeremy just finishing off. 6 sessions. Oh, no! That death from SuperSonic. He was right tied with Kosmic, but now Niftski is in third place now. So Jeremy with 10 seconds to spare in first, but Kosmic and Niftski are not that far behind. Let's see how the Bowser kill goes. That was very clean. Now Kosmic coming up to Bowser. We'll see his Bowser kill. Also very clean. There's a special spot on Bowser. He has 2 hitboxes, one for his head and one for his butt, and you can hit both of them at the same time with a fireball, and he takes 2 damage if you're good enough.
Oh, wow. Is it faster?
It is faster. It is faster because then you have to hit him one less time. Jeremy making quick work of those Hammer Bros, but still 10 seconds ahead. And we'll check on Kosmic here. Niftski 5 seconds behind Kosmic.
And everyone within a minute of each other.
Oops. Yeah, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, Rupert and Stewie are very close at the end. They're both about 50 seconds behind our other runners.
This is not far.
That's not that far, and a couple mistakes can eat that time up very quickly.
Yeah.
In the water level,
Do the whirlpools, no problem.
no problem. Some good snipes there from Jeremy. Let's check in on Kosmic here. Doing well. All right. And Niftski coming through. No concerns. Let's go back to the beginning here. So Jeremy just finishing off 7-2. Kosmic and Niftski are definitely putting some pressure on him, though. Jeremy has to know that any mistake, and they're going to be right there.
Yeah.
It's not enough space for him to, get complacent.
He's got just a little bit of room.
Yeah, just a little wiggle room, especially because we're coming up to
nothing major
soon. Yeah. I'm impressed with this gap. Kosmic is just barely on screen on the minimap. About 10 seconds behind still. Okay, let's switch to Kosmic. Let's switch back to gap. So Kosmic and Niftski are keeping their positions with one another. Niftski just 5 seconds behind. Scalpel 18 seconds behind Niftski. Let's switch back to Jeremy here. Sometimes I don't even remember which way to go through these things, but I don't think these guys have that problem. They know exactly what they're doing.
Is 7-4 the maze level?
7-4 is a maze. There's a few other mazes as well. Jeremy with a good Bowser kill. Kosmic coming in. Let's check in on him. One of his fireballs was blocked by the Potaboo, but still able to do well. And Niftski now. Very well done. No fear of that, right? No fear running at that Bowser. Incredible. Okay, now they're in the home turf. 8. The World 8 is shared between 80% and Warpless, of course. But Jeremy with a commanding lead in this category, doing very well. Cosmic 10 seconds behind. Did make up a little time.
No, 10 seconds is not as commanding as I would want to be.
I feel like it's not.
I think it's more than enough.
It's close, but I mean, Jeremy and Cosmic, these guys are incredible, so I don't know. Doing very well.
I'm just thinking about what we saw last time.
I know. There is the potential, right? A Hammer Bro, a Pit.
Yeah. Badly placed Potable.
Exactly, those Potaboos. Okay, I should have.
But everyone does have their power-ups.
Yep, everyone's still in our top 3. All have their power-ups. Jeremy doing very well here in 8-2. Nice little slowdown there. Those Koopas were giving him some trouble. Yeah. Probably lost a little time there. Had the shot, didn't go for it. Let's see what Cosmic does through this section. See, that was much
glides right through.
Oh, but he had the shot. Oh, didn't. No time. There's no time.
I'm doing it.
Oh, Niftski's doing it. Let's watch. Let's see. He's got it. Does he get it? Yes!
He's got it.
Look at that. The bullet bill.
Bullet bill wins.
Well done. I think we should give style points. No, we're not. We're not changing any rules here. No style points. That was phenomenal.
I love to see that bullet bill glitch.
Love to see it. Jeremy with 9 seconds on Cosmic here, just finishing off 8-3. These Hammer Bros, they're always kind when you throw a fireball at them. It's just the way it goes. Niftski coming through.
So I think Teddy Roosevelt it was who said, "Speak softly and carry a fire flower."
Absolutely. So Jeremy coming through 8-4, 9 seconds on Cosmic. Does the walk to get the wall jump here. Nails it. Well done. Oh, kind of moving around. The turnaround. Maybe a little stutter step there, but did make it through. Jeremy doing the crouch swimming there to make this section just a little easier. 9 seconds ahead. And Niftski behind Cosmic, sorry. Jeremy coming into the final room with the power-up. There's nothing that can stop him now.
It's the potable.
Doesn't matter. 19, 20, same. Yep, let's check in on...
10 seconds faster than last time's first place.
That was incredible. Cosmic with the 1925. Here comes Niftski, takes some damage, does not
Niftski at 31.
1931. All right, phenomenal. Let's check on Scalpel. Scalpel was not that far behind.
No.
A small Mario, but here in the water section. Might be able to get the sub 20.
It's going to be close.
He's at 1948 right now.
It'll be there.
He should. We'll have to see how Bowser is. If Bowser, not very agreeable, but gets the sub 20, 1955. Let's check on SuperSonic and Rupert here. So Rupert just finishing off 8-4 as well. They were a lot closer this time. I think they were
much
a lot closer.
Yeah.
Missed the wall jump, but this is close. Look, they're even on screen together. Wow, Rupert and SuperSonic are only a few seconds apart, but they both missed the wall jump.
Can we move that mini map?
Oh yeah, thanks. Let's move the mini map to that. It's very slowly gonna get there. Sorry. Okay, coming in only 2.6 seconds dividing them. Rupert going the high route there. SuperSonic right behind. It all comes down to Bowser.
Right.
Makes it. Bowser.
Nice pattern.
Bowser going forward. Oh, devastating.
Unlucky pattern.
Bowser going forward there made Rupert's life quite a bit easier. Let's check in on Stewie now. Stewie and SuperSonic. Stewie is ahead of SuperSonic by about 6. Oh, dies to the Paracoopa.
It's rough.
And that's a game over. So, all right. Let's follow SuperSonic here. We're going to see if SuperSonic can clutch the sub 2130. No, maybe 2145. Still a very good time.
You're telling me.
SuperSonic is also a pro at many other Sonic games, as evidenced by his name.
Has the world record in the 2-player hack.
That's right. So there's a 2-player hack for this game, and gets it with a 2142. Excellent job, SuperSonic. All right, I think we're gonna call it, Stewie. All right.
And there you have it. Jeremy wins yet again with a comfortable 12-second lead. He sweeps the Warpless tournament and claims the top prize. Kosmic and Scalpel round out the podium with 14 and 13 points respectively. And that is the end of the 2022 Super Mario Bros. Invitational, and just in time for the next one. Thank you for watching. Please reach out with any comments or suggestions, or if you'd like to get involved, and I'll see you next time.